Hello and welcome to episode 182 of Rivers Arcade Review. My name is Ed. This channel is dedicated to the coin-operated video games of yesteryear. Today I'm reviewing a favorite of mine, Ironman Ivan Stewart's Super Off-Road. Ironman Ivan Stewart's Super Off-Road was released in 1989 by Leland Corp. My first time playing this game was at Ford City Bowl in the Ford City Shopping Center in Chicago, Illinois. Ironman Ivan Stewart's Super Off-Road, also known as just Super Off-Road, is a racing-themed game in which you control an off-road racing truck with a steering wheel, accelerator pedal, and a nitro button. You need to drive your race truck across multiple off-road tracks, although they'll be using the stadium format, meaning you will race laps around a track. The game begins with the name entry screen. You first enter your initials, then you enter your birth month, then your birth date, and then your birth year. After entering your birthday, you enter your home country or any country you wish to enter. This information is used to track your past as well as future play. This game offers up to 3 players that can race simultaneously. Player 1 will control the red truck, Player 2 will control the yellow truck, and Player 3 will control the blue truck. Any player can control any truck no matter how many live players there are. The silver truck will always be computer controlled, and if a red, blue, or yellow truck does not have a human player, it will also be controlled by the computer. After the information screen, your game will begin. Each race will consist of 4 laps. You will hear a shot from the starter's pistol and the starter will wave the green flag. Pressing the accelerator pedal will cause your truck to accelerate, and letting go will cause you to slow down. You also have the ability to use a nitro burst. Pressing the nitro button will give you a burst of horsepower for about 1 second, allowing you to travel at double speed. You need to use the nitro sparingly because you only begin the game with 20. During each race, bonus items will appear. You need to drive over these items to collect them. The first will be a nitro canister. This item will immediately increase your nitro inventory. The second item is a money bag. Collecting this bag will increase your spending money. This will be explained later in the video. Computer-controlled trucks can also collect these items, taking them away from you. The value of these bonus items will increase each time they are collected during the race, although it will reset at the beginning of each new race. The first track is named Fandango and is H-shaped with 6 hairpin turns and 2 long straightaways. There will be many hills and valleys that will hinder your progress. Once the lead truck completes 3 laps, the starter will wave the white flag signifying the last lap. After the leader completes the final lap, the starter will wave the checkered flag signifying that the race is over. Only the first truck will cross the finish line, and all others will be ranked based on track placement at the time of the checkered flag. Each truck will be awarded prize money based on the position they finished. You will earn $100,000 for first place, $90,000 for second place, $80,000 for third place, and $70,000 for fourth place. If you are able to defeat all computer-controlled trucks, you will earn a free race. If you fail to defeat even one computer-controlled truck, your game will end, although you are able to continue for an added credit. You will earn a $50,000 bonus for rebuying, although management can turn off the $50,000 bonus. After the podium and rebuy screens, you now enter Ironman's Speed Shop. You will be able to improve your truck's performance by spending the prize money as well as any bonus money you earned during the previous race. You can purchase better tires for $40,000, better shocks for $60,000, better acceleration for $80,000, and better top speed for $100,000. You can also buy more nitro for $10,000 per unit. You are also able to purchase more cash for an added credit. You can buy $250,000 per credit, although it can be reduced to $200,000 if the manager's setting for the continue deletes the $50,000 continue bonus. After you leave the speed shop, you will begin the next race, which takes place at the Huevos Garage track. The starting order for this and all following races will be inverted of the finish of the previous race, meaning first place will start 4th and 4th place will start 1st. This track is C-shaped with 3 straightaways with 3 hairpin corners. This track adds a new obstacle, which is water. Driving through the water will cause you to slow down. There will be 3 small water holes in the backstretch which you can drive around. There will also be a large one in the center of the track. This hazard can't be driven around, although there is a ramp at the edge, although only halfway across. You can clear the water hazard by driving up the ramp and using the nitro. Third race you will enter will be on the Sidewinder track. This track is also C-shaped similarly to the Huevos Garage track, although there will be no water hazards, although now there will be large holes and mounds. There will also be 4 height changes with steep inclines and declines. The 4th race will take place on the Big Dukes track. This track layout is a figure 8 with a long dogleg on the back stretch. At the crossover will be a water hazard surrounded by ramps so you can jump over the water. For the 5th race, you'll return to the Huevos Garage track, although now you'll be racing in the opposite direction. This is actually common for this racing series, going back to the same track multiple times. Anytime you return to a track, you will race in the opposite direction as before. The 6th race will take place on the Sidewinder track, although just like race 5, you'll race in the opposite direction. Race 7 will take place on the Big Dukes track. Race 8 will bring you to a new track called Blaster. This track will have 2 crossovers. There will be a trough that you'll drive through, and you will be able to jump over this portion at the crossovers. On the second to last turn, you have a choice to either drive over the mounds or drive around them. Race 8 will bring you back to the Sidewinder track, and once again you will race in the reverse direction. Race 9 will bring you to the Big Dukes track, and Race 10 will bring you back to the Blaster track. Race 11 brings you to a new track named Hurricane Gulch. This is the most complex track you will face. This track has multiple turns, water hazards, and height changes. This track also adds something new, a shortcut. Although taking the shortcut will save you time from driving on a large banks, it is harder to enter the shortcuts, so you could possibly lose time trying to enter. Race 12 brings you back to Big Dukes, Race 13 brings you back to Blaster, and Race 14 brings you back to Hurricane Gulch. Race 15 will bring you to the next new track named Cliffhanger. This track is reverse C-shaped, although there will be no inside walls. This track will have 2 levels. The outside portion will be higher than the inside portion. There will be red, white, and blue barrels at the corners and 1 set of barriers on the upper left-hand corner. Since there are no walls, it is possible to over or underdrive the turn and end up on the wrong part of the track. Races 17, 18, and 19 take place on the Blaster, Hurricane Gulch, and Cliffhanger track respectively. Race 20 will take place on Wipeout, the final new track. This track is figure 8 with multiple height changes, water hazard, and mounds and bumps. After this track, you will race on all the tracks continuously. This game had variable artificial intelligence, meaning as you improve, so will the computer-controlled trucks. The AI will return to normal if you lose a race and rebuy. Points for the game equals all the money you earn throughout your lifetime career, and these monies will be saved between games via your data entry at the beginning of the game. I really enjoyed playing this game and highly recommend playing it, especially if you can find it in an arcade setting. I like this game more than Super ABC, but not as much as Arkanoid, so Super Off-Road races its way into the 42nd position overall. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any games you'd like me to review, please leave a message below or on my homepage. Please remember to hit like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned to new videos every Sunday.